We're excited to be here for this episode. We're discussing about financial planning and most important, the goals that we set for 2021. How we can help you set your goals, the goals that we've achieved or we've not achieved.
By the way, have you achieved any of your goals, 2021?
We can say about 50%. Are we allowed to say COVID happened?
No, 2021. No, COVID didn't happen.
COVID didn't happen.
Yeah.
So we're going to be having a conversations about goals. What are some of the goals on a personal level did you want to achieve for 2021?
I had one major goal that I wanted to achieve, and that was I really wanted to know how to budget.
Okay.
How to be good at budgeting, knowing where every shilling is going, saving for items, and I think I'm also at 50%.
Yeah.
But so far so good.
We've had these conversations about budgeting.
Yeah.
We are big followers of Dave Ramsey.
Yes.
So we use something called the zero-based budgeting. So that's something we are also hoping to share with our audience today. Yeah.
Yes.
So in the context of financial planning, we are going to be looking at things like insurance and investments, goal setting, smart goal setting.
Smart goal setting, yes.
Budgeting, and also reviewing
your goal and the journey you undertake to achieve that goal.
Yeah.
So when it comes to financial planning and you've identified your goal, what you need to do is to now ensure that your goal is SMART. SMART standing for is an acronym for
specific, measurable,
attainable, realistic,
and time bound.
Sawa.
But most times when you talk about financial planning, there's this analogy I've had people talk about. When you think of a financial plan, I don't know why most of us think it's something so complex.
Kitu iko huko juu sana.
Exactly. Yeah. But when you think of a financial plan like a roadmap, for example, you're moving from here to Meru, right? You know your destination is Meru.
Yep.
You know you're starting in Nairobi. You can get to Meru by road. You can run.
You can run.
If you're from Rift Valley, you can run.
Really fast.
You can walk. Or you can use private means, right? So you already know how to get there. It takes about 2 to 3 hours, I don't know. 2
to 3 hours to get there. And also something important is, since you've set your destination, you will know when you arrive.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So think of a goal as the same thing, yeah? You already know where I am right now.
And where you want to go.
Now the question is how.
How do you get there?
Yeah.
Because you know where you are and you know where you want to go. So how do you get there?
Yeah.
And that's where we are here today.
Yeah, Nabo Capital, we pride ourselves in helping our clients identify their goals, whether it's a short-term goal, a medium-term goal, and a long-term goal. And what I love about goals, they can be as silly as you think.
And as serious as you want.
And as serious as you want, yeah? I don't know why most times when you think of a goal, you just think something as serious as retirement. That's a goal, right?
Yeah, that's a goal, yeah.
But also traveling to Uganda, that's also a goal.
It's also a goal, yeah. Sure. Or, I don't know, whatever it is that you'd really want to achieve.
Changing your wardrobe.
Your wardrobe.
Yeah.
So I think we begin, huh?
Yeah, what recommendation would you give our listeners when they're setting their goals? What are some of the things you'd wish for them to think about? For example, when you were setting your goals, when you sat down and decided to set your goals for yourself and your family.
Great.
Yeah.
So when setting a goal, for me what I did, I set a goal that would affect my future. Because if I know how to budget, if I perfect budgeting, I know that will go into my future. So I think that was a serious goal.
Yeah.
And I think I'm there, I'm getting there. So for someone who's looking to set a goal, don't set too many goals. Set at least 5 goals. 5 goals. And then goals can be spread into short term. Short term is anything below a year. Then medium term. Medium term is anything above a year to maybe 3 years. Then long term is now above 5 years, going all the way to retirement, hivyo mpaka mwisho.
We identify most of the challenges that people have is just identifying that goal. You have so many things on your mind that you want to achieve, but you don't know how to sit down and just amalgamate that to something simple.
Yeah, there's also something about what you've just mentioned, clarity. A goal, you don't say I want to go to Mombasa. You say, I want to go to Mombasa in the month of October.
Time
October
bound.
when? October 13th to 19th.
Yes.
You know, you make it specific. Yeah.
And what you've done with that goal to going to Mombasa, let's use the smart aspect. Yeah, you're specific. You're going to Mombasa.
Yep.
It's measurable because you have a timeline. So, for example, it's January. You have about 6 months to June.
Yeah.
Say you want to go in June. It's measurable.
Yes.
Is it attainable? Going to Mombasa, it is. Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
You can use the train.
Yeah.
You can use
You could drive. You could fly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Is it realistic? It is.
Yes,
yeah.
it is. Yeah.
Now, what would an example of an unrealistic goal would be? Right now, you don't have capital, but you want to buy a house in the next 6 months. The house you want to buy is 5 million, and you have, for example, 10,000 in your savings. It's not that it's not realistic in the wrong run. In the future, it's just at the moment, right now, it's a bit constricted by time.
By time.
Yeah.
Yes, very true. So that's one of the things also we will look at how to appreciate the process and the process to get you there and what it takes to get you there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So for someone who's looking to set a goal, let your goal go through all those sieves that we, if you may call them,
Checklist, yeah.
checklists that we've mentioned. It has to be smart, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound. When you have that as a goal, then you can say you've successfully identified a goal. So how do they get to that goal?
The actualization.
Yes.
And actually, I would like to, that's why we appreciate NABO and what we do in terms of investing with purpose, right? So for those that are not clear on the goals, we help you sit down and set up the goals.
Yep.
Then we create a plan just to make sure that that goal is realistic.
Yes.
We work with you such that we are able to review this goal from time to time because goals change all the time, yeah?
Goals do change.
Right now you may not have a family, so you're planning as a single lady or a single gentleman. Or Frank could have one child, but 2-3 years you have twins, and things change, goals change. Some goals you'll need to drop, some goals you'll need
to upgrade.
Yeah.
Yep, very true. So we go through this journey, and when your goals do change, we can change certain aspects of the setup that we have with you.
Yeah.
We could move the timeline. We could ask you to increase your contributions. And when you talk of contributions, are contributions contractual? Must they, we have these investments whereby you have to put in money, make the payment every month. Are they contractual?
No, they're not. We encourage for top-ups to be done, but they're not mandatory. So actually what will guide you towards making the top-up is your goal. If your goal is clear, there won't be any resistance in making the top-ups, yeah? But when it's vague, that's when you'll have
problems.
Yeah.
And that point on clarity is very important. When you have a clear goal, it will give you the discipline required to achieve this goal.
Yes.
Yeah.
We look forward to seeing you in our next episode.
Yes.
Look out for investments vis-a-vis insurance.
Insurance.
Yes.
What are those? What does it mean to have an investment and to have an insurance? And are they similar or are they two different things?
Exactly.
Yes.
Asanteni sana.
Thank you so much.